Hey, what's up, everybody? So, we've got, as far as me actually recording this, we've got 2 days until the Academy Awards go off, and sadly, I will not be able to watch them because, I don't know, I most likely will be working when they happen, and also, I'm going to be busy for a while, so I won't even be able to make a follow-up video, and sadly, tonight I'm also going to see Birds of Prey and 1917 finally, so I won't be able to review those for a little bit. I'll get out those reviews as quickly as possible, and one thing that I always try to do is I try to, I try to do reviews on every Best Picture nominee that I haven't been able to do videos on yet. And I've got like 6 that I need to do, 6 or 7, somewhere around there, and I'm not going to be able to, so that's going to have to happen after I get back to where I can actually consistently do videos. But if I'm going to do one last video before I get extremely busy, it's appropriate to do, my final predictions for the nominees for the Oscars. These are the ones that I actually do believe will win, and after this, I'll also do a video where I talk about, where I got it right and where I fucked up. Anyway, so here we go, starting with Best Makeup and Hairstyling. And just to be clear, for each one, I'm not going to rename every single nominee. I'm just going to post what they are in front of me in text, so there you go. 3, 2, 1, okay. So the one that is going to win is Bombshell. I do, in fact, believe that Bombshell will be the one to win for Best Makeup and Hairstyling. And for Best Costume Design, here are the nominees again. 3, 2, 1. And I do believe that the winner will be Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Not my personal choice, but I think that's what will end up winning. I don't really have a necessarily concrete reason, but I just have a feeling that it will because it's a period piece, and also it's another reason for Hollywood to say, oh yeah, it's a movie about us. And for Best Production Design, 3, 2, 1, the winner will be Parasite. I have no doubt in my mind. That's also what I want to win, because that house built from scratch, amazing. And for Best Sound, actually no, I'm gonna put the 2 sound categories together, editing and mixing. So I'm gonna take a little bit longer in my countdown so that you guys can look at all the nominees. Okay. Okay, that should be good enough. So, I think for both of them, it will be 1917. I just have a feeling. I'm used to, whenever I focus on the sound categories, it's usually the war films, and even though I haven't seen this one, I just have a feeling that it'll be another war film, just like Dunkirk won in that year when, in all obviousness, it should have been Baby Driver. But that's just my opinion. For film editing, 3, 2, 1, Parasite. For Best Cinematography, 3, 2, 1, 1917 will win, because Roger Deakins is a god, and even though I haven't seen the movie yet, I have a feeling about this, because, again, Roger Deakins is amazing, and I think that this will be his second win. For Best Visual Effects, 3, 2, 1, Lion King. For Best Original Song, there you go, 3, 2, 1, I'm Gonna Love Me Again from The Rocket Man. The Rocket Man? No, just Rocket Man. For Best Original Score, 3, 2, 1, Joker. For this one, I'm a little torn because I had an answer a few seconds ago and I just changed it in my head, but I'm going to go ahead and edit my list right before, and I promise the new list will actually be, Anyway, Best Animated Feature, 3, 2, 1. I thought it was going to be Toy Story, but looking at how everything has been going on the award circuit, I think Klaus will win. For Best Adapted Screenplay, 3, 2, 1, it'll be Little Women, and that'll mostly be because it's a great script, and also they'll try to get people to shut up about Greta Gerwig not being nominated for Best Director, and it's like, hey, look, she's got an Oscar now, yay! For Best Original Screenplay, 3, 2, 1, Parasite will win this. Best Foreign Film will be Parasite, moving on. Best Supporting Actress, 3, 2, 1, Laura Dern for Marriage Story will win. For Best Supporting Actor, 3, 2, 1, Brad Pitt for Once Upon a Time in Hollywood will win. For Best Actress, 3, 2, 1, Renee Zellweger will win for Judy. For Best Actor, 3, 2, 1, Joaquin Phoenix will win. However, I will say there is a potential upset, in my opinion, in this category. If he doesn't win, it will be Adam Driver for Marriage Story. I know I technically cheated there, but I'm still gonna say it's Joaquin Phoenix without a doubt. But if Adam Driver does win, I want you guys to know that I at least thought about it, and I actually kind of want it a little bit more, but at the same time I get it, you know? And for the penultimate Best Director, 3, 2, 1, Quentin Tarantino will win for Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I don't agree with this decision, but I believe that they will make this decision. And probably the most important category in this entire show, Best Picture. And it took me a while to actually come down to this answer, and I had to eliminate at least 5 other movies that I thought could be winners, and even the one that I thought should win, which is Marriage Story. That one sadly will not be it, but so I'll give you a little bit more time with these nominees. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I believe Parasite will win. Now, if you want any specifics on why I believe Parasite will win, it's twofold. The first one is just simply the fact that a lot of people love this movie, and it would be a record setter. It would be the first foreign language film to win for a Best Picture. No other foreign country, country outside of the U.S. has won Best Picture at the Oscars, so that would be one. And the other one is just because some of the themes that Parasite tackles, especially the main ones, are themes that need to be tackled at this time. Something that Joker also tackled, which was the wage gap between the rich and the poor, and just how devastating it has gotten, especially since in many other countries there have been riots breaking out, and it's all because of all this. It happened in Joker too, but a lot of people didn't like Joker or like what it stood for, and they didn't really they won't look at Joker as much more what's the word I'm looking for, as important. But I think it's important because in a way these are two completely different films. One made in the US and one made in South Korea. They're tackling the same issues of wages and what can happen if things don't get fixed. And I think that's an important message to tackle on. And the Oscars are very well known for tackling these kind of movies as far as their winners for Best Picture. Sometimes they convey something that's important to the time period that they win. But anyway, guys, those are my final picks for the predictions. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys later. Farewell until the next video, all of you casual moviegoers and movie fans alike, and keep on being awesome.